Breaking news in Jackson. That's where a convicted killer is dead tonight.
The state gave Marcus Ray Johnson his lethal injection just after 10. WGXA's Eric Mock witnessed the execution and is live from the state diagnostic prison. Eric.
That's right, Raymond Amir. I just came off prison grounds where we came out of the execution chamber after watching Marcus Ray Johnson being executed by the state. Now, his time of death was 10:11 p.m. What was interesting about this execution, after talking to witnesses who have seen this many times, this was my first execution witnessing, they told me this was unusually long. We got in there around 9:44 was when they started injecting the drug, and then he wasn't pronounced dead until 10:11. That's 27 minutes. They tell me usually this only takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Another very interesting thing about this execution was how calm and how silent Johnson was. Usually, at least they'll say something when they ask him, "Would you like to make a last statement, or would you like a prayer said for you?" He just shook his head and said no, very softly, to both those requests. He lay there, just blinking, staring up at the ceiling. My heart was pounding. I kept expecting to see something. I kept expecting something to happen, but it just happened so gradually. His face flushed for a moment. Then it became pale and paler and paler as we sat there for what seemed like hours. And really it was just less than half an hour. And then the doctors came in, checked with stethoscopes, took his pulse, and pronounced him dead, again at 10:11 p.m. Earlier I reported on Twitter that he refused his last meal, and again he refused to say anything, refused to have a prayer said on his behalf, and at the end, Sizemore, the victim's daughter, and aunt were embracing, hugging, and they looked to appear as if they were sobbing. Live in Jackson, Eric Mock, news that works for you.